friends! Do you ever feel scared or nervous when you have to talk to new people? Do you worry about what others think of you? Does your heart beat fast when you have to speak in front of your class or join a group of kids at lunch? If you said yes to any of these questions, you might be experiencing something called social anxiety. Social anxiety is when you feel worried, scared, or nervous in social situations with other people. Today you will learn what social anxiety is and discover 8 coping skills to help you feel more confident and calm around others. What is social anxiety? Social anxiety happens when your brain tries to protect you from embarrassment or being judged by others. Your brain sends warning signals that make you feel scared even when you're actually safe. This can make regular activities like talking to people, raising your hand in class, or going to parties feel really hard. Some common signs of social anxiety include feeling your heart beat fast before talking to someone, worrying that people will laugh at you or think you're weird, avoiding group activities or social events, blushing or feeling your face get hot when people look at you, or feeling sick to your stomach before social situations. The good news is that there are many ways to manage social anxiety. Here are 8 helpful coping skills you can practice. Number 1. Deep breathing. When you feel nervous, take slow, deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, then breathe out through your mouth for 6 counts. This helps calm your brain and body. Number 2, productive self-talk. Replace worried thoughts with encouraging ones. Instead of thinking, everyone will think I'm weird, try saying, I can relax and be myself. I can feel anxious and still move forward. Or, I am proud of myself for showing up. Number 3, attention switching. When you notice you're worrying about how you look or sound, switch your attention to something outside yourself. Focus on one of your 5 senses. For example, count how many people are wearing blue, listen for different sounds around you, or notice something you can smell or feel. Number 4, start small and build your courage ladder. Create your own step-by-step plan where you write down different social situations from easiest to hardest, like rungs on a ladder. Start at the bottom with something simple, like smiling at one person in the hallway. Then move up to asking a classmate about homework. Then try joining a group conversation. As you build confidence with each step, climb higher on your courage ladder to bigger challenges. Number 5, prepare what to say. If you're worried about a conversation, think of a few topics or questions ahead of time. Have 3 go-to questions ready, like, what's your favorite subject? What did you do this weekend? Or, that's a cool shirt, where did you get it? Having a plan can make you feel more confident. Number 6, the so what technique. When you catch yourself worrying about embarrassment, ask yourself, so what if that happens? Most of the time, you'll realize the consequences aren't as bad as you imagined. Number 7, focus on others. Instead of worrying about how you appear to others, try becoming genuinely curious about those around you. Notice how someone seems to be feeling, what they're interested in, or if they need help. When you focus on understanding and caring for others, you naturally worry less about yourself. Number 8, social challenges. Try simple experiments to test your worried thoughts. Ask one question in class and notice if anything bad actually happens. Say hi to one new person today and see what happens. You'll often discover your fears were bigger than reality. Many kids experience social anxiety, so you're definitely not alone in feeling this way. Overcoming social anxiety takes time and practice, so be patient with yourself. Start by picking 1 or 2 coping skills that feel right for you and practice them regularly. And remember that most people are too busy thinking about themselves to judge you as harshly as you might think. For extra support and encouragement, talk to a trusted adult like a parent, teacher, or school counselor about your social anxiety. The next time you feel socially anxious, remember to use your coping skills, be kind to yourself, take small steps, and ask for help when you need it. Social anxiety doesn't have to control your life. With practice and the right tools, you can learn to feel more comfortable and confident in social situations. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. For more social, emotional, and mental health resources for kids and teens, please visit www.mentalhealthcenterkids.com. Thanks for watching!